guys, welcome back. It is currently 4:30 in the morning. I can't sleep, and I'm going to make a project experiment. So, what it consists of is some isopropyl alcohol that I have in my little continuous spray bottle. It also consists of hairspray and silver flake. So, let's get started. First thing that I'm going to do is spray the mold with alcohol, and it is going to bead up because it is on silicone. So if I get my light in there right, you can see how it's beading. See it? Beading! Very exciting stuff, I know. So, put my little light back up. And now that that started beading up, we're going to go in with our extra hold, moist, frizzless blend of stickiness. And I'm just going to spray that all over the mold, and it won't stick to where the alcohol is. So hopefully we'll get a cool pattern going with that. So we're going to let that dry, and I will be back as soon as it's done. See you soon. All right, so it's had a chance to get a little bit drier than it was, and so now we are going to try the silver flake without having the fan going in the background interfere too much. So what I'm going to do is just grab little bits of it and try to just stick it down. Random, placement. It's blowing everywhere. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Because then that would make it too easy, Rev. Duh. So, got some silver foil on there. Put the cap back on that. And what I'm going to do is find a brush to go over it. So basically, I'm just going to pounce it down so it'll stick on here. And if it moves and floats, that's fine. This is all just an experiment. But it's one that I've wanted to try, so I'm trying it. Right? Isn't that the point of experimenting, is trying things that you've never done before? Mm-hmm. It is. Alright. So, that didn't cover all of the hairspray bits, but it covered a lot of it. Pounce, 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 pounce. Burnish, burnish, burnish. Pouncing and burnishing. The old pounce and rub. Yeah. I'm just going to leave that right there. Okay. So now that we've done that, I have my silvery gray mica powder. And this is kind of dark, so I don't want to do too much, but I want to do enough. Does that make sense? So, again, with the old pounce and rub. Damn it. All right. So now that we've done that, I'm going to mix up some resin and I shall be back with you shortly. Stay tuned. Okay, so I've got 2 ounces of my Fuitum 1:1 going. So I'm gonna be using that, but what I'm doing off camera is shaking up some metallic spray paint in Princess Cut. This is by Color Shot. I just got it from Walmart. It's like $1.50 a can. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to go ahead and get this shaken up, and then I'll show you what we're doing. So essentially what I'm doing here is layering colors. Princess Cut is just a very pretty metallic sort of beigey gold. The can is really the color of it. It's very nice. It's diamondy, kind of little beigey, goldy, awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of this on there just to get some color variation on everything. And you can see that I have a piece of my stunt paper underneath here. So I don't spray paint everything, literally. So now the nibbly bits that the spray paint blew off my project, I'm going to try to pick up and put back on. And we're going to wait for the spray paint to dry, and then we're going to pour some resin. Okay, so spray paint is dry, so I'm going to go ahead and start pouring my resin on. Okay, so now that the resin is in there, I'm going to go around gently because I don't want to dislodge anything. Around with my silicone tool just to try to get any bubbles out. Although this mold is rounded. The edges are rounded. They're not just straight, you know, rectangular 90-degree edges, which is nice because it lends to bubbles not getting stuck, which is super awesome. Get the rest of this out of my cup. Okay. And now we wait. So I'll stay on Bubble Patrol and get any. I'll spray them with isopropyl because I do not want to use heat on this because of the spray paint. Spray paint is very flammable, obviously, until it's completely cured, and this is not going to be completely cured for a few hours. So that's why I will be using alcohol if there are any bubbles that need to be dealt with. So I will see you guys for next steps. See you soon. All right, let's get this guy out. See how it turned out. Well, that looks really cool. You see the mottled effect in there? That is very, very cool. I like the way that that spray paint turned out. And the gold flake, or the silver flake. That's very cool. I need to put a darker background on it just to bring it out more. So I think I might do that. Just put a real thin, dark background on it and see how that turns out. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see you soon. Alright, so I took this outside, gave it a couple of quick coats of black matte spray paint. So now we can see what it looks like with a dark background. And you can see the spray paint just comes off the silicone, so I'm not even remotely worried about that. Oh yeah, much cooler. Much cooler. Let me get the spray paint off my fingers. Very cool. Yeah, that looks super cool now. Very awesome. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, guys. Cheers.